Clash of Clans podcast, special episode number 9. Hi, everybody. This is Scotty from ClashofClansPodcast.com coming to you with another special episode with Cluggo. It is the second part of the interview. I had a lot of fun doing this interview. I have a lot of fun doing these interviews with you guys, learning what you're doing out there, how you're attacking, everything you know about the game. Learn a lot from you guys, too. So thanks, Cluggo, for being here. And check us out on our blog. A new one is coming up very soon. I'm this close to having it finished. This close. So I will update through Twitter, and you'll see it on the blog when it's finally up. It's looking good. Enjoy. So what else do you got?
I try to keep the clan castle dead center because people just draw stuff out, and that really pisses me off. And they just one thing to draw them all out, and then they just destroy them all. And you're like, they were a waste. So
one thing to draw them all out, and the other to bind them.
Yeah, I hate that.
So okay, I got to go back to your camp again. I got logged out here while we were talking, so I'm going to go back.
But the Inferno Towers, I can't wait to upgrade those again, but that's $8 million a piece.
Yeah, that's expensive. And I just finished my first two. And I love that multiple thing. I love it when I run into one that is just on the single, because then it can overpower them.
But you do know the single one is more powerful than the multiple.
Right, but I could overpower other people's single by throwing in a bunch of barbs, because they'll go for the closest thing. And so if I threw in a bunch of barbs and then let the hog riders get up right behind them and take them out, like they would get closer.
See, that's another one. The hog riders, I never use those.
Oh, and I love them. I mean, right now I'm in love with the balloons. Level 3. And the minions and the dragon, and I've never really used the dragon much, but those hog riders with a couple heal spells really can get in there, take all the stuff, take out all the defenses, and then I had to wait. I had to wait till like a minute and 30. You know, that's kind of the max.
The healer spell to the rage spell, I reckon your rage spell would do better off for the attack than your healer.
Not with the hogs. With the hogs, it didn't work very well because they go too fast. So because they go so fast, if you threw that rage spell in, they'll take out whatever, but then they've jumped out of it longer than the duration of the rage spell.
Okay, fair enough. I'll tell you something too. With being a leader, I've got 2 people that basically go out to other clans and they advertise my clan on their page. So basically they go into someone else's, advertise my clan, and try to get them to migrate over to me.
Jump back.
No, yeah, and then they're always out there. Like, they haven't been in my clan for ages. Like, I've got 2 people out there that have been in other clans trying to get people to come over to mine because we've got higher people than them, and I want some of their higher members. I mean, it's a bit of a dog's act, but I mean, it's a bit of a war game out there. So use every tactic you can.
Yeah, you gotta market it.
Because I tell you, that's how people, I reckon, would really start. Or back in the day when you could kick people, that's how people ranked themselves up. They went into clans, they get the elder status, kick everyone out, and that stuffs up a clan so much. Oh, bad.
Yeah.
Hate it.
That was probably what happened to you.
Oh, exactly what happened to me. Some bastard out there, if I ever caught him now, oh, Jesus, I would love to rip his throat out.
Yeah, it would really be a nightmare. I can't imagine. And it's just not something that I'd ever really consider or ever think about happening. But I think, with our clan, like if you had been there a month, I think it was, at the beginning, then you got elder status, and now everybody's stuck around so long that we've got a lot of elders.
Yeah. See, I'm going to feel like a bit of a dog's act on the 1st of next month when I just take off all elder status off nearly everyone, because even there's people in there that have been in there for almost from the start. I'm going to take their elder status off, and I'm going to make everyone get back up there
to re-earn their elder status.
Exactly.
Well, do you Do you think that advertising, so, like in the clan description, a trophy push January 1st, da-da-da-da, do you think that might help?
Well, that's what I'm doing now. In mine says 1st of January 2004, we as a clan are going to do a trophy push for the first time, help people, join. That's kind of message I've got at the moment.
Yeah, so you're kind of in a clan identity, like, okay, here's who we're going to be as a clan. Now I'm looking through your clan and
like we've got like the probably the person who's been in this one the most is there's a guy in there called Meepers, and also there's another one called Doctor. He's been in there as well, fair amount of time. Like we've got our like the crew that we've got now. It's pretty good. Like it's pretty solid at the moment.
Yeah, and so those people have been in for a long time. I'm just kind of looking through your clan list and kind of checking everything out. Normally Boneyard's the one looking through the clan stuff and doing things like that, and I don't usually. That's pretty cool.
But all I want is around about the 40, 45 people. I don't want to be a full clan because we've always had 5 spots free, because if ever we get someone that comes in that's real high ranked, I want them to always be able to in. And if we ever get to 50, then I think, I'm just going to kick out the bottom 5.
So do you go through on a regular basis and?
Yeah, once every 2 weeks. For me, it's a Monday around about lunchtime. Okay. That's when the trophy level gets reset, or the shields get reset. And if you haven't donated 200 troops in 2 weeks, I kick you out.
Yep. I think ours is 100 at this point, but it could easily be raised. And especially...
I think 200 is nothing.
200 is nothing. In 2 weeks, that's 10 troops at 15 troops a day. Yeah, that's not 20 troops a day, whatever it is. That's not a lot to donate. And if you're playing, that means if you're playing for more than like 2 or 3 hours in a given day, or you come in 2 or 3 times, it's just really about the check-in stuff and how much you're willing to. That's
why we use the offline apps. The like I said, the Fiber and Message Me, because Message Me is a really, really good one. I recommend it to nearly anyone that has their own clan, because you can have like a group message, basically like your message board in your clan message board, but you can have your own little room where you basically send one message out and we'll send it to everyone that's in using that app.
Okay. Well, how often do you guys use that? Because we only use the clan thing, and we chat, but like we were talking about, we're all pretty much in Minnesota.
Yeah, see, that's why you guys are different to us, because ours is a worldwide clan. So like for instance, I've got one guy that lives in Australia, but he works on night shifts, so he's only he'd be on from 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And for people like, for myself, I only ever check in it from 6 o'clock in the morning till, 9, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. So he's at work, so he's using it then more often at night times than I would be during the day. So, yeah.
Yeah. And so you use the message thing.
Well, we're trying to influence it. I mean, we've only just starting, but we're trying to influence for everyone to use it. Because if everyone uses it, then, if you ever said need troops, it'd get filled up really quick because everyone would see it. Everyone would quickly jump on, donate, get out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. So you're basically doing a, hey, everybody donate kind of thing.
Yeah, like just heads up, someone's needing troops here.
Let me ask, because I'm staring at your camp, and I'm fascinated, and I kind of want to ask, can you describe it to people, kind of how you've decided to set up? I'm looking around. I like to visit people, but people change it up so often.
Well, mine was a bit of a duplicate. What I did is I went to the world trophy levels,
Okay.
Was looking at you know how you can see how many attacks are won, defenses won, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Well, I look at whoever's got the most defenses won in the top, maybe 100 people.
Ooh.
And I just basically duplicate their map onto mine.
And how's it working with your attacks?
Well, basically, the way it sits, if I put my town hall on the inside, I basically sit at about, I'll tell you what, I sit roughly around about the 2,570 mark.
Okay.
But obviously, because mine's on the outside, it's dropped.
You win a bunch?
It's dropped. Oh, I win heaps. So, and that's one thing I wish you could send, as in your attacks, you could send your attacks to people like in an SMS or video message or something like that.
Yes.
Because
I would love that. I would love to be able to share it on or on YouTube or anything like that.
Because that one when I sent you, did you see that one of me? It was a pretty poor quality, but it was when I did the witch attack. Did you see that one?
Yes, but it's been a while, I think.
Yeah, it was a while back, and I wanted to show people because I thought it was just such a wicked attack because I got it at 100%, and it was almost like it was like the movie World War Z. It was almost like a zombie plague going through and just destroying everything. That's what it was like. It was wicked.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it was wicked movie.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. So okay, so you've got a pretty much a square camp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So square camp, basically
square in the middle.
Yes, square in the middle has at the moment it's got my 2 Inferno Towers, 3 Expos. It's got 4 of my electric zappers, and it's got the king, the queen, and the clan castle in the center.
It's actually, if I saw this camp when I was about to attack, I would rethink it. And here's why because I like the idea of, I think you have to spread your storages out.
Yeah, and I've got all my storages. I've got 4 spots with my storages with a wizard tower in each storage area. Okay. And then on the 4 corners, I've got all my my gold, and my elixir pumps.
Yeah.
So basically, if people go into those areas, they're going to get stuffed up by either my Inferno Towers, my my Expos, or my hidden Teslas.
Basically, if you get into that, the thing that's awesome is the center on your camp is pretty much something that you'd want to avoid at pretty much all costs, because by the time you get there, you would probably have a lot less of an army, and then you're going to run into major trouble.
Yeah, hell. Well, what I do sometimes is just for a bit of a laugh is I move my clan castle to the edge to one of the walls. So basically the center part, people can drop troops into the center.
Okay.
And they drop troops into the center, and it's like World War III. Everything's going at them. They don't get a chance to move because everything's just gone crazy at them. Yeah,
and I think that's actually a really interesting tactic. And Nelson in our clan was talking about, I think, his son who had a really low camp, but he got really high levels because people would drop in and everything went at him.
You know what? I've actually seen someone that had all the second walls that you upgrade to, the brick walls.
Yeah.
Was at master level the other day. I was like, Jesus Christ! All I want is that master level, and he's already there. And he's got. I could have taken him out with half of the troops that I normally use.
You wonder about those people and how they get that far.
Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it because I reckon they'd be spending heaps of gold on just going to find
that one
where they can take. Like me, if they went into me, they could take it out.
So are you pretty firm on keeping your town hall outside? I mean, just because of the attack?
Yeah, but what I did do recently is where my town hall is on the very bottom of the page, I actually had my hidden Teslas in front of it. So as soon as they drop a troop, all the Teslas pop up.
Oh, and
So
then
it's
they
like-
have to rethink
yeah.
it.
So no, already as soon as they've dropped one troop, it's either they're going to have to drop. Like I had someone have just to take out the thing. They dropped in it was like 120 archers, and it was like that to them is a waste because they've only scored 1,000 of each, and they've got the trophy level, but they lost out on their golden elixir that they would have spent in doing the battle.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than dropping your troops and attacking somebody and then realizing that you fucked up. Like, if you get a clan castle that something comes out of there, like let's say this happens sometimes more often than I really like, and it seems lately, well, especially with the boost, that these clan castles are filled, all the time.
Oh yeah.
But if a dragon comes out and I've accidentally wasted most of my archers on taking out the king and the queen, damn it, I'm screwed.
Well, see, I don't really worry about them too much.
See, and that's what Boneyard was saying, and that's why I did go to that air army and I tried it, and I don't have to worry about the king.
Yeah, it eliminates the king. The queen, yeah, she might do a bit of damage, but you just all you do is just let it ride out. If the queen does take him out, who cares? Then you just drop all your archers behind him and see you later, queen. You're gone. Yeah,
I'm really starting to think there has to be an air, and if you're gonna go by land, I'm just saying land, and not do. I think there has to be an air component to really get the maximum bang for your bucks.
I used to go in my attacks with dragons, like a few dragons, a few archers, because I thought the dragons were wicked. But the dragons, they're slow.
You know what? I'm telling you this. You should try this. Do your balloon attack. Do one dragon and let your balloons go in front. They absorb all of the hits, and that dragon with the real hit points kind of right behind them will take things out, and it's protected. So it's going to go after the resources. It's going to go after all that stuff. And it is totally cleaning up. And I've only got those level 5s, and I can't wait to go to level 6 because of the increase in the hit points. But that dragon right behind him, it's in talking with Boneyard, he said throw it out front. It's going to absorb it. But I'll tell you what, if you throw it behind it, it's gonna take care of those resources. I don't have to rely on other things.
Do you have the ability to get the witch?
Yeah. Yep, I have a level 2 witch.
Seriously, just do it for a laugh. I know you spend heaps of dark elixir on it. Just do it for a laugh. Just go in there with just everything as a witch. And I swear to God, you'll be like, if it was cheaper, it'd be the perfect army, because literally it just raids the shitter out of everything.
How much do you think it costs for an entire army of witches?
Well, how much? It's for a witch. It's how much? It's 350, and they take up housing space of 12. So what's 12?
Oh my God, that would be. I don't even know if I have enough elixir.
It does cost a fair bit. I know it does cost a fair bit because I did it as just a bit of a laugh because I just want to see how it was. But like I've got a housing space of what was it? What did I say? How many? I've got 240. 240 divided by 12. That gives you 20 witches to go in for.
20 times, what was it?
350 times 20.
70.
70 grand.
70 grand in dark elixir?
Yeah.
I only have 19,000 sitting here.
Oh, did I do that wrong?
No, I think you're. No, would it be? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, 7 grand. 7 grand to do all witches.
Oh, 7 grand.
Yeah.
Where are your dark elixir troops sitting at?
All my dark. I mean, I don't really use.
Are you upgrading them? Or are you kind of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I've got my minions at level 5. I've got my Mr. T at 3. I don't even use the Viking. She's at still level 1. The golems at level 1, and my queens and my witch is at level 2.
And didn't they lower? Was it that they lowered the witch's radius? Because at first she just was
She was
dynamite.
But I reckon, seriously, if you ever get the chance of $7,000 just to bugger it, I just want to do it. Just go for it because you'll love it, and go for a pretty decent attack too. Don't go for something that's just pretty low.
Oh, yeah, I would have.
And always put them at the very edge of any attack, so you let those skeletons just go crazy.
Yes, if you are going to deploy a witch, it has to be as far away from anything that you can possibly do, because she has to have that time to generate those troops, to let all of those things go forward, because your whole strategy is ruined if that queen gets, or if that witch gets taken out.
Because she's weak as piss, but those skeleton guys, they are wicked as.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's just so cool to see them all like kind of rushing in, you know. And if you get far enough away, there's so many, you know, by the time, and I can't even imagine. Because I think I've seen it.
I can't believe we haven't actually got a new troop yet, like a new Dark Elixir. And I sent you a picture ages ago of the Yeti. The
Yeti. Yes, and I went looking for it.
I thought that was coming.
I thought it was too, and it was a hoax.
Oh.
Because I went on Google and I was looking for the Yeti, and I thought, because it was really close to the update, and it looked real. I mean, I think you showed me a screenshot, or it was something like that, and I saw a bunch of different pictures, and it had all the writing underneath, the Yeti, the da-da-da-da-da-da. And it really looked like it was a troop, but it did say that it was a hoax, or it was somebody did it. Who knows, though? It might not necessarily.
I reckon I'd love to see a dog.
A dog?
I'd love to see like a dog that goes for either straight for the town hall, or it goes straight to the troops that are in the castle.
Yes, I think a
snake, a snake or something like that. A snake where it can actually go, like, goes over the walls, something like that actually just starts attacking shit, or something that that leaves a venom mark, so things die slowly. So it needs one bite or something like that, and it just like even if it bit like a castle or something, it would poison it, and it would go to a death.
It would be like a time trader. So like you'd let it get in there, and you would have to time things right, so maybe the number of hit points it took.
Maybe it's a strong snake, or it's hard to hit, or something but something like that, where it's the fact that it's got a poison venom going through it. Like if it goes up to a witch, it would attack a witch or a king, and it would poison them, and it would slowly kill them.
That would be really cool.
Something on that aspect, I reckon, would be wicked.
What would the dog be like? It would be...
just purely just like an attack dog, like a police dog. It would go straight to the clan castle, look at them out, and just start attacking the crazy out of them.
It would probably have to be like Cerberus or whatever, like a 3-headed dog or something, because it seems like all of the troops are kind of iconic in a way. The witch, you've got a minion, a hog rider. I don't know what that.
Yeah, the 3-headed dog, like out of Harry Potter.
Yeah, yep. That would go in and like. I like the idea of it. Attacking the clan castle troops, because oh man, does that suck?
It sucks when especially because like I have 30 which archers come out of there. 30 archers are pretty dangerous up against nearly anything.
Well, I think the biggest one for me, I thought dragons were bad. Not too much.
The only reason why I don't like that is because archers still can attack the dragon.
Yep, it is.
That's why I go with that.
The one that I run into is the giants. The giants lately, I've been getting giants in these clan castles, and they come out when I'm using my ground troops.
They come out so dopey.
Yeah, they come out so dopey and slow, but they just harass the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
And it takes so much time and so many troops to put them down because of all the hit points that they take. And so I never thought I would want giants in my clan castle to defend, but the amount of resources it takes to do that. Whereas now, if I was take a lightning spell in, because if those archers come out and
you zap them off,
boom, gone. And
if you've seen bombers coming out of the clan castle,
I've never seen that. Have you?
That'd be funny.
That would.
I've never
really
seen
funny.
it, but it would be goddamn funny.
I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, no. Actually, you know what? I'll go into it. I'll go into the next one, and I'll ask for everyone just to send me bombers and see what happens. That
would be awesome.
See, that's the thing I like. That's why I like the. I mean, the game can be full serious, but I like to muck around with it. Like that's why when I've done attacks with just all level 4 P.E.K.K.A.s and seen what happens, but that's crap because they're just as slow as anything. I mean, they fuck things up, but they're just slow.
And the thing with the P.E.K.K.A.s, and I haven't even upgraded mine to level 3 yet because you never know what they're gonna do.
Oh, but they do look pretty tough at level 4. They've got the 2 swords going and everything.
Oh man, I don't even think I've seen that. In action.
Yeah, in action they've actually got the. I mean, even if you look at the picture of them, they actually have got the 2 swords at level 10. Oh no, they don't. In the picture they've got 1 big sword, but in the game, I'm pretty sure they've still got 2 swords.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of it. I'm just thinking I might pull one out. I might just go load one up and see make sure, because I don't want to be proven wrong with that.
Oh, it's all right. We're wrong all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been rambling on a fair bit.
Yeah. Well, and so I guess, we're probably running, this is probably a double episode because really? we've been talking for so long, but there's a lot of good things. Is there anything that we haven't really hit that you want to hit?
I mean, the main 2 things I just wanted to let put out there about how beautiful this Christmas tree looks.
Oh God. Oh.
and to Boneyard, how awesome my pumpkin bomb is.
Yeah, he's gonna be really jealous when he hears that. He's gonna be really. So I think the contest is gonna be how long you can hang on to it.
I reckon the pumpkin bomb will be easier to hang on to. But the present one, that one will be hard to hang on to.
I suppose you might have to kind of design your camp around keeping it in a way. Well, you'd want to put it where you would think nobody.
That's why I'm putting it that's why I'm putting it on the very edges of the screen with walls around them, because that's the only way that I can think you can keep it.
Yeah, that's why you had those, because I can't see the bombs on your.
Yeah. So if you look on the far right hand side, you'll see a little square. That's where my pumpkin bomb is. And I'll tell you what, if now, because I've said it on your podcast and someone sees me and they chuck 2 bloody, I don't know, explosive guys in there, I'll be so goddamn pissed.
Would that set off the bomb?
I'm not sure if it would, but it would piss me off.
I don't think it would, really. Because I don't think it hit, like if you've got an archer tower up against it and it blows it. But yeah, I guess I don't know the range.
Yeah. So, but
it would be really tough to find you, and and I really hope someday somebody raids me that listens and sends in.
Well, tell you what, like I said, I've spent close to $1 million in gold just researching you and Boneyard to see, or anyone from your clan. Because I'd love to put it up there.
Yeah, I would love anybody from Minnesota Nice, and to see that. I'd love it to see Boneyard get attacked. I think that would just be great. See how his stuff holds up.
No, but I mean, it's been great talking too with you guys, because like I said, I've been listening to you on the road on the truck whenever there's one out, I'm straight onto it, downloading it and listening to it. But been wicked talking to you.
Yeah, and it's been really fun, and and thanks for everything, and we're going to be on the regular schedule now that WBSMT is on the road to Boneyard's house.
Well,
So
one thing I do like too, and I know that I think I didn't even think didn't know you knew about it, was the SMSing. That is wicked.
Yeah, you taught me that actually, and so we kind of put it out there, and all you have to do is text a message to Clash Clans Podcast, and I get it right on my computer or my iPad.
Oh, that's why, because you don't. So you don't have it on your phone.
No, and I realized that tonight when we were setting up the interview, I was thinking, I haven't heard back, and I thought, you know what? I guess it doesn't come to my phone, but it does come to the two things.
Because I've got it on my phone and my iPad, and basically, like, I'll be on the road and I'll think of something like, I'll just send you a message and let you know what I'm thinking about, and then I think, maybe I should chuck it on the Twitter feed as well, and then I go, So, I reckon the SMS feed, that's wicked to get to you guys as well.
Yeah, and it's fun, because it's just like, it pops up and right back, and it's kind of in the interface, and Twitter's, you have to go to it and, and check it out, and, life happens, how busy it is, and you're raiding, and you're a clan leader. So, I mean, you have a lot less time. I can't imagine because of all the things that you have to deal with. But
I even set up a fake Hotmail account saying, it was rainofire@hotmail.com, so people could SMS directly to that to get to me.
Oh, that's really cool. That would be a great tip for people who are clan leaders.
That's a good tip for leaders, to have an to set up a Hotmail account, and then they SMS the Hotmail account, but they got to set it all up for their iPhones. I don't know what that happens with the Androids, but yeah, it's a good idea to have.
I think them moving into the Android market, and there's going to be changes, I guess, in the way people communicate, and because everybody had been used to just doing it on the iPhone, and they were pretty adamant about not going to Android. And so it was a surprise when I found out. And the only reason I found out was because Lady Boneyard.
They did it. They did it for the money aspect of everything.
Well, if it's number 2 on iTunes, and Korg had said that the company was bought by somebody else, and I bet that was probably a big move afterwards.
Yes. It's been good. It's been good chatting to you, man. It's one of those things. I was like, I was like pestering you so much. When I got my first shout, I was like, hell yeah, I got a shout out from you guys.
Well, that's awesome, and I really hope you come back and
for sure, man.
Do another podcast, and now it's just every time that we first do an interview with somebody, or I do an interview with somebody, it's 2 nerds talking about the game, and it goes everywhere in the world.
I'm no nerd here. I'm a truck driver.
I'm a truck driver, not a nerd. And it goes everywhere because there's just so much to talk about, and so much still to talk about. So
exactly.
Thank you very much.
No worries, man. It's been good.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Take it easy, butter.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.